Wednesday, middle of the week, also known as Hump Day, for those of you who need a little push to get over the hump. Hopefully you'll find that here with us today. We proceed with the latest in local news.
So it is Wisdom Wednesday indeed. We continue now. This from SKNIS. Residents of the New Horizons Rehabilitation Center will benefit from a donation of 5 laptops and 2 tablets donated by the St. Kitts and Nevis Bar Association on November 25th, 2022. The donation was as the body's celebration of Law Week, which ran from November the 22. Paulette Williams, a member of the Bar Association, made the presentation to Adele Williams, director of New Horizons, during a brief ceremony at It wasn't ready.
Good morning, SKN. I'm Jamie Morris.
And I am Cortensia Carty, and we do apologize for that short break in transmission. When it's live and it's technology, you oftentimes bump into a bit of difficulty. You like my rhyme?
I like the fact that we're proceeding with the latest in local news. Let's do that.
This from SKNIS. Residents of the New Horizons Rehabilitation Center will benefit from a donation of 5 laptops and 2 tablets donated by the St. Kitts and Nevis Bar Association on November 25th, 2022. The donation was made as part of the body's celebration of Law Week, which ran from November the 21st to the 26th, 2022. Violet Williams, a member of the Bar Association, made the presentation to Adele Williams, director of the New Horizons, during a brief ceremony at the Ministry of Social Development. Ms. Williams stated, and quote, "The Bar Association is quite happy to support the New Horizons Rehabilitation Center in assisting to improve the quality of life for its residents. We hope that the partnership that we have established with the New Horizons Rehabilitation Center will continue to grow in the years to come." End quote. Director Williams thanked the Bar for the donation and its fruitful partnership in the past. The support includes providing pro bono services to the residents and their families, mentorship services for female residents, internship opportunities, and donation of books and electronic devices. It's a great initiative.
Definitely so. All right, moving on, this from SKN Vibes. Following a walkthrough of the Bastyr Health Center on Monday, November 28th, Prime Minister and Minister of Health, the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew, pledged the government's commitment to improving the physical and digital infrastructure of the health institution. Prime Minister Dr. Drew said, quote, "This is really the flagship health center for community health in St. Kitts, and therefore it is important that we make sure that this health center gets the necessary attention that it needs." End quote. Monday's walkthrough afforded the Prime Minister the opportunity to meet with and hear the concerns and views of the management and staff concerning the day-to-day operations at the health center. Chief among the concerns raised was the need for the digitization of records, an issue Prime Minister Dr. Drew said his administration intends to address with urgency. The health minister said, quote, As we plan out our ICT system, we want to make sure that digitization at this institution, whether it is the records or whether it is patient care or any other way, that those are addressed. We need new systems to be put in place to make this place much more efficient, and that is from all levels, I would say, end quote. He added, quote, I think that the Bastyr Health Center needs some work, and we will commit to making sure that the work is done as well to serve the people in the environs, but not only them, because this health center serves all the other health centers in St. Kitts. And so we will make sure that we work towards that, end quote.
That's good. We need to take care of our people. We continue now. This from Win Media. Plant Health and Plant Quarantine Officer advises the general public that the Department of Agriculture has seen evidence of a new type of pest, specifically affecting sorrel and other related plants. But informed in court, I would just like to notify farmers and backyard farmers that we here at the Department of Agriculture identified a new type of pest that is prevalent in the Malvaceae family. When we're talking about the Malvaceae family, we are talking about okra, sorrel, cotton, and also some of the Solanaceae families such as eggplant and sweet pepper, end quote. The signs and symptoms of the pest are that it sucks the plant and it transmits a disease, and this disease can see crinkling of the leaves, yellow lesions of the leaves, and neoplastic lesions, and it affects the yield significantly. Bart said once there are visible signs or evidence of the pest, contact the Department of Agriculture, which will then assess the situation and guide farmers and backyard gardeners on the best practice to control any pest infestation. Wow. Food security, now pest.
All right, moving on to a check of our local weather. It's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 82 and a low of 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Take a look at your current temperature. It's 80 degrees now, and hourly forecast, weekly forecast looks pretty much the same. We'll be back in a moment with more GMS SKN.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First, you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
Welcome back to GMSKN. We continue now with the latest in regional news. Urgent work underway to strengthen pesticides regulation in St. Lucia. This from Antigua Newsroom. Despite measuring only 238 square miles, the small island developing state of St. Lucia has one of the highest numbers of registered pesticides in the Caribbean, inclusive of a large number of highly hazardous pesticides, or HHPs. Most of these pesticides are used in the agriculture sector, domestically, and for commercial pest control. Many HHPs contain active ingredients that are acutely toxic to humans and harmful to terrestrial and marine ecosystems. Therefore, improper use, including overuse of these chemicals, can have severe adverse consequences for human and environmental health. Through Phase 3 of the European Union-funded program for capacity building related to multilateral environmental agreements in ACP countries, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the FAO, collaborated with the St. Lucia's Pesticides and Toxic Chemicals Control Board, PTCCB, with the aim of bolstering arrangements for pesticides control and management. Boosting sound pesticide management will produce long-term benefits for all St. Lucians in the form of improved human well-being and environmental quality. Wow, definitely true.
Yeah, I'm looking at the acute effect it has on humans. We continue now with international news. Houston's water boil notice lifted after officials declared tap water safer for use. This from CNN. A boil water notice was lifted for more than 2 million Houston residents on Tuesday after a power outage affected a local water treatment plant. According to Houston Public Works, water quality testing submitted to the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality confirmed that tap water has met all the regulatory standards and is safe for human consumption. Officials told residents to flush their system by running cold water faucets for at least 1 minute, cleaning automatic ice makers by making and discarding several batches of ice, and running water softeners through a regeneration cycle. Water pressure dropped below the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality required minimum of 20 psi during a power outage at the East Water Purification Plant on Sunday, according to the agency. Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner said the water was safe and the boil order was done to comply with regulations. He tweeted that the city submitted its plan to TCEQ to lift the notice Sunday night. Turner said, and quote, "Water samples will subsequently follow and hopefully we will get the all clear from the TCEQ. The city has waited 24 hours from that point before the boil water notice is suspended," end quote. The incident had a ripple effect on other city services and organizations. Wow. We are really in trouble. And it's not our food, it's our water. Oh boy. Well, there you have it today for the latest in regional and international news. We have so much in store for you today, but guess what? You have to stay tuned to find out what is happening. See you after this short break.
Hi, if you are a smoker, please pay attention to this message. According to the World Health Organization, there are 1.3 billion smokers in the world today, and tobacco kills 1 out of every 2 smokers. Did you know that there is enough nicotine in 5 cigarettes to kill an average adult if ingested whole? There are more than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, of which more than 250 are known to be harmful. More than 69 are known to cause cancer, and 16 are classified as Group 1 carcinogens. Smoking kills. Are you ignoring that warning every time you smoke? Please stop. Smoking can lead to severe health complications and even death. It affects almost every organ in the body, especially the lungs and heart. It raises blood pressure, increases blood clots, and increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cancer. It is hard to quit smoking, but it is not impossible. Don't let tobacco destroy you. Remember the 4 Ds to curb your tobacco cravings. 1. Delay. Set a time limit before you decide to smoke. 2. Drink water. Go get a drink before you do anything else. 3. Do something else. Have a goodie bag handy of other things to do. And 4. Deep breathing. Take at least 10 deep breaths every time you think about smoking. Quit smoking and live a longer and happier life. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, St. Kitts and Nevis.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom, but my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16 and your daughter at 13. So girl look me, but me know in that. Big man no deal with back pamba.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It is Christmas time. Well, almost Christmas time.
Yep.
And this is the time of the year that everyone all around the world looks forward to. While everyone's happy, our bank accounts are off to naught. And weren't we just talking about our bank accounts? I think we were. Well, from buying Christmas decorations to gifts for the entire family to food and all of the other expenses this time of year brings with it. In this segment, we are going to be sharing some tips on how you can stick to your budget during the holiday season.
I know how you can stick to it. Don't buy anything. Everybody just gets a hug and Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, way to keep those bank accounts filled.
Of course, the bank accounts will be smiling from here to Neverary. Yes.
Did you say never?
Neverary.
Okay, never. Okay.
Which is January.
No, it's not January.
So it never spent any money.
Never be smiling.
Yes, Neverary is January. It never spends any money.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you have to get it to spend it.
But even if we get it, we don't have to spend it, so that's why it will last.
Well, this is supposed to be a jolly conversation, isn't it? We're supposed to be talking about Christmas instead we're talking about moolah. Okay, here we go. Create a holiday budget. With all the tempting deals and shiny new products, it's easy to get sucked into overspending. Create a budget that includes all your anticipated costs, including gifts, travel, events, and seasonal home decor. By setting parameters in advance, you can avoid the temptation to overspend.
You know, the funny thing is, every year I say I'm going to have a Christmas budget. Christmas comes, and I don't know what happened to the savings for that particular budget. I really need to get that piggy bank that kind of open. And from January, I'll be having a stiff ledger with all my expenses and my savings.
It's called the CD, Cortensia. That's the adult piggy bank.
No, I want a kid's piggy bank.
Well, that's a problem. Okay.
I can't open a piggy bank. I'll have to cut it open from December 2023, God's spare. Yeah.
Piggy bank. I don't even want to know how we got that name.
Right. It's a piggy and he's a bank. He's a form of saving.
Imagine that.
So he's the piggy that gives you no interest.
So if he doesn't get any money, he's going to be a hog? Is that what's going on? I don't know. I really
I like that one. So if he doesn't get any money, he's going to be a hog. I like that one. Jamie, coin that. So make a list. Make a list of people you want to remember during the holidays and use the list to help plan how to spend. Making a list of people and what you want to give them will keep you from buying more than you need. Instead of deciding on the gift first, decide on the dollar amount you want to spend, then find a gift that fits the bill. And then they'll say, you're cheap, eh? This is what you give me for Christmas?
Listen, the best things in life are free, and that's what I heard. And
That's
guess
why I
what? If
said
you don't have to
a hug
spend
and a
any
Merry
money,
Christmas.
here's the gift that I have for you.
You cheat?
My smile.
Oh, because I just going to say, so we're going to have them come January morning.
No. I haven't lost teeth in over 35 years, so that's fine.
My poor co-host don't have any teeth this good January 2023. Wow.
Yeah, I like to hold on to what's mine, literally. So I was one of those that had double rows, okay? Literally had to extract. So, seriously.
I would have never told. He's got some perfect chompers here.
Imagine that. Wow.
Yes. Yeah, so make a list, check it twice. Take off all those persons who are going to say, you cheat.
Really? Well, then they shouldn't be on your list.
Exactly. So
and what is it with this list anyway? I mean, like the greatest gift for me would be, committing to some form of charity. That's a gift.
Yeah,
that's something that's important.
You know how Christmas go and the family comes around and everybody's expecting to tear open or tear some gift paper.
Yeah.
You gotta have something, man.
I guess so.
You gotta have something. Like us, me and my sisters, we do the craziest things. We wrap up the wrong gift and then we give you the real gift.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't buy it.
All right, so we're
not buying my stuff.
We're gonna set boundaries around gift giving. Rather than exchanging, I love that. Rather than exchanging multiple gifts with everyone in your clan, help organize a system where each person gives one gift and gets one gift. For example, Secret Santa, and there is a set spending limit.
Yeah, Secret Santa works. If you said $10, you have to stick to $10. That's the best.
I'm sorry. If you're gonna buy me something for $10, don't buy it to me. Don't buy it
you
for
can
me.
Get, you can get back a Ferrero Rocher.
I was going to say, don't buy it or don't give it to me. No, it's okay. It's okay.
You see? What is it I just said?
Keep your money.
You're
It's okay.
going to say that I'm cheap.
Yeah, but if you're... Okay, what is the purpose of a gift that's under $10? If it's fun, it's a trophy, that's cool.
I appreciate
Is it meaningful?
I thought of you, or... Yeah, it's meaningful.
Under $10? Or is it just something that you're doing because you're part of that group?
$10, not under $10. Under $10 is ridiculous. Under $10.
Yeah, but 10 and under. 10 and under. All right, like seriously.
10 can get you a 3-pack of Ferrero Rocher.
That's so very nice. It's okay. You can keep your 10. I'm fine with that. As a matter of fact, don't give me anything. Have a great Christmas, and I'll be fine with that. I'll be cool with you.
Just give him a smile. That's all.
That works exactly.
And this is why I say a hug and a Merry Christmas to you.
That's it. I'm good with that.
Yep. Wow. Boy. Yeah, so the Secret Santa works. So give your time. Gifts don't always need to be physical items. You can also give the gift of raking leaves, organizing a room, delivering a home-cooked meal, or even babysitting. So I will be delivering a home-cooked meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is a gift.
Yeah. And maybe I'll babysit. Yes.
All right, 2 gifts. There we go. Who's
Raking
keeping
leaves.
score? Okay,
Jamie.
3 gifts. There you go.
Not me. I said that for you.
Oh, okay.
Raking leaves and organizing a room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jimmy's like, not me.
Maybe. Yeah. It is what it is. I do these things regularly anyway.
Yes, we have to give up our time. We ought to. And that's the greatest gift of all. Yeah.
Give of your time. All right. Reduce, reuse, and regift. One person's giveaways are another person's treasures. Interestingly put. Take a good look at your unwanted storage items and see if there might be someone on your gift list who would love it. Mm-hmm. Family heirlooms, new or gently used books. Wow. Mm-hmm. Jewelry, clothing, and other electronics, are all good options. I'm seeing things that are not there because of all the bedazzling that's happening behind the words. I'm just like in my sparkle mode. What's missing?
Yeah.
The part where I say, don't give me anything that you've thrifted. That's the part. If I give you something and you don't want it, tell me you don't want it, that's fine. If you're going to take it, smile with me, and then, this is the ironic part. You might actually forget that I gave it to you, so you give it back to me next year.
But what
or a couple of years after.
Yeah, that's why you have to make sure, guys, is you label your gifts and say, okay, I got this from Jamie. So you cannot regift Jamie, and you have to make sure when you're regifting it that Jamie's not in the circle that you're regifting it too. Yeah, so there's a lot that goes into regifting.
Imagine that.
And people don't, as I say, slightly used stuff, it could be your used things.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be from...
Okay, fine. So you're doing this. I guess you do this if you are on a budget and you want to experience that joy of giving. And so that makes sense. The people with whom you were, people who are in your circle, basically.
I've known persons that would have gotten stuff like body sprays, etc., and they didn't use it and they just regifted it. And ta-da, they didn't regift it in the circle with the same person, so nobody has to know.
So I give it to you, you tell me thank you, you don't use it. You appreciate it so much that you give it to someone else. So it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Look at that. It's the most wonderful time.
That wasn't fully accepted by you, really, except to pass it on.
It was accepted, but I have too many of that particular gift. What if I have duplicated amount of them? Then I can afford to give it.
Okay, that's justified.
Paid forward.
That is justified.
Yeah. And plus, we are in a state of saving the planet, so we're going to reuse.
Oh, really?
Gift. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not buying that one. No, not buying that one at all.
Why not? Come on.
Not buying that one at all.
Reuse, reduce, recycle.
Yes, it is. 3 R's.
Yes. So we're reducing. Upcycle holiday decor. Shop your home to turn what you already have into holiday decorations. Get crafty and turn cookie cutters and tin cans into tree ornaments, mason jars into outdoor luminaries, or wine corks into table decoration. Save paper or tinsel garland and use wrapping paper for shipping a gift. Look at that. Look at that.
I love this list.
And when you're done, you just, if you need a particular cookie cutter, you just go on the tree, take it off, use it, wash it, put it on, put it back. Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No.
Because we're using them. Look, our mason jars, we're going to put them outside and put little lights in them and make them fancy. You can use those same mason jars. The next time you come to our house, you wouldn't even know that's a mason jar. You're having some lemonade or some iced tea in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jamie's like, what then? I'm never coming to your house.
At all, no.
No, but I don't do all of that, man. I'm over Christmas. Since my teen years, I'm over Christmas. I just go through the formalities.
That's the point, which is exactly my point when it came to giving somebody something for under $10. I mean, if it's a bunch of children, I get that. But if it's going to be corny gifts and you're going to laugh about that, sure. But hey.
Yeah, and it works. So upcycle holiday decor. So folks, if you have some lights that some of the lights aren't lighting, just take out those ones and nobody will notice. Maybe you can like cut out a Santa and put a Santa in that block. Say it's a block of 10 lights, so you have to take out. You just put a Santa like lying down or leaning, like he's sitting. Perfect. Then you continue with your lights. Don't buy new ones. It will be fabulous. Trust me. Do you get it?
No.
Okay, so you have a string of lights.
No, I understood what you said, but do I receive it? No, I don't.
You see? I offered to upcycle, but Jamie doesn't want to buy my idea. But it's not working, so just put Santa there in the middle and then it will look funky.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like he's hanging out with the lights.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do it yourself. If you practice a craft like knitting, carving, drawing, pottery making, calligraphy, jewelry design, scrapbooking, or baking, there's a chance someone in your life might prefer the feel-good vibes of your craftsmanship instead of something factory-made and store-bought. And that's true. If you can do something, do it. It's original, it's unique, it's meaningful because it comes from you. Right?
Yeah, we just said that. So bake a free cake and pass it on. Merry Christmas.
Well, by the way, when you receive the fruit cake, just re-gift it next year. That might work too, right?
No, nobody
or
re-gifts cake.
You can reduce it by taking out the slices that you want, and then you just re-gift. How does that work?
No, that doesn't work. So you get the cake and you keep the cake for when people come over. So if you don't want the cake, you keep giving away the cake. How about that?
Wow.
Do we sound bad like we do things like these? I honestly don't, guys. As I normally say on most days, don't take me too serious.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how it works. Imagine you come to my house and I have no cake because I regifted the cake that you gave me.
Sorry, did you invite me to your house?
Yeah, maybe I did.
Okay,
but
you have no. I could assume that you ate it. I could assume that.
Where's my lawyer? Please call Jamie's lawyer. Why would I eat all of that cake by myself? I'm trying to get slim, not fat. There's a lot of Christmas is a lot of things, and this year it will not defeat Cortensia. I'm gonna show it to his boss. Green smoothies all Christmas long.
So you're going to be fighting with Christmas.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So me and jolly old boy will be rolling around like green smoothies. I won't be eating anything out of the norm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got you.
So when January comes in, it's like, Tada, who is that? Hortensia. Limit little luxuries. It's tempting to buy yourself gifts when shopping for others or indulge in a coffee break after hours of shopping. But little treats can add up fast. They sure can. I know that for sure. Strike a balance between self-sacrifice and splurging by setting a budget for treating yourself. Is there such a thing as setting a budget? Everybody doesn't need a gift. I come first. No, we have to look out first. You know, sometimes we have to be selfish, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but I should need a budget. They should need a budget. Everybody get $10 gifts, whilst I treat myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see logic.
I don't know why my co-host just laughs at me all the time when I say stuff. It's not working with me. We are supposed to be first. Your wellness
Oh, okay.
is of utmost and of prime importance. Yeah.
I see.
So if I want to drink like 4 coffees while I'm shopping, yeah, somebody just lost $40 out of their gift.
No, but it's good for the economy.
Yes, indeed, and it's good for my body. It's keeping it warm and keeping the gas away.
We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
I need some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
Did you know that there are certain seasonings that contain more salt than you actually need? There are more natural, healthier ways to reduce the salt intake in your dishes by using natural things like onions, garlic, seasoned peppers, and even thyme and merengue powder.
You can lower your salt intake by reducing salty foods, removing table salt, and using salt alternatives when cooking.
Yo, what up? It's your boy N Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moment Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. If you are just joining us, we appreciate that. It is estimated that humans have over 60,000 thoughts per day. The strangest of which, most of us can agree, happens in the shower. I don't think in the shower, I sing in the shower. Today, as we loosen up, Jamie and I will be looking at some shower thoughts persons were confident enough to share online. Jamie, do you think in the shower? I don't think in the shower. I sing in the shower. I sing in the shower.
Wow. I'm
I'm
just waiting to see the visual on this, right? That's all I'm waiting for. We have the thoughts, not the actual people sharing their thoughts while they're in the shower.
If
Awesome.
a tomato is a fruit, is ketchup a smoothie? No, that's the worst smoothie ever. Although my favorite ketchup is the Swiss ketchup because it has a kind of a tang and a sweetness to it. But no, why would I think of that in the shower though?
After viewing that thought, I'm tempted to say to that person, don't shower anymore.
Oh my gosh. The only person that should think around these parts is Pepe Le Pew, not people. Yes.
Wow. And that's a bright idea, right? Wow, God.
That bulb needs to be
Don't shower anymore, dude.
turned off. Maybe plants are really farming us, giving us oxygen until we eventually expire and turn into mulch which they can consume. What kind of work plants do we have around these parts? Oh my God. What do people think in the bathroom you're supposed to be? This is a little
I can tell you what they
song I
think in the
wrote.
bathroom, but it would actually be quite appropriate to what happens in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh, I want to sing it. Notes for notes, so don't worry. See, I'm not even taking off my clothes, man. What are you thinking in the bathroom, y'all?
When you count from 1
Oh my
to
gosh.
2, you skip an infinite amount of numbers. Technically, it's a number of numbers, but anyway. Okay. Okay.
No. I don't understand how people have times. Now I really when I go in the shower, I have to see if I'm thinking. But no, I'm busy singing and trying to remember the words of the song so I don't sing the wrong song.
The wrong song.
The wrong song or say the wrong
Wow.
words.
When you count from 1 to 2, you skip an infinite number of numbers.
Infinite amount. Turn the light bulb off, please.
I don't
not
think it
working.
came on.
Does a straw have 1 hole or 2? I would say it has 2. I don't know what people be thinking, and there's me entertaining them with their nonsense. Because that don't even make no sense. Oh my God. It's 1 whole, people, 2 circles, 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom, okay? Yeah, stop thinking about it.
Lawyers hope you get sued. Doctors hope you get sick. Cops hope you're criminal. Mechanics hope you have car trouble rather, but only a thief wishes prosperity for you.
This makes a lot of sense, but I wouldn't think about this in the bathroom because a thief is only going to come to a house that he thinks has a lot of valuables. But come on, people, you're supposed to be showering and lathering and being happy that you're having a shower, and just singing your heart out, not thinking about these things. But then,
well, I suppose these are peachy thoughts.
But this is not peachy, because then you're going to take...
That's it.
And
Thank
then-
you. Can you say that again?
And then
I need to hear you again, Cortesia. Wonderful. Well said.
And then you're gonna think, okay, I have to empty my house because my house looks very prosperous. This is a lot to be thinking about in the bathroom, you know?
This list is actually stressing me out. I need to find my zen.
Folks, just lather up the soap. Make sure it's a body wash or a soap that you like the guys, the Irish Spring Fresh, what is it, the ice? Is it the ice? Yes, just lather up,
Keep
shower.
talking. I'm trying to get calm.
And sing. Stop thinking about these things. Yeah, lawyers do hope you get sued so they can get work. And doctors, you have to get sick to go to the doctors. And why would the cops hope that you're a criminal? Because the way I'm looking at life, when I look at a certain country, most of the people that are going to jail of recent are cops. I'm like, what's wrong with you all?
You want to know what my shower thought is going to be after this?
I want to know. Tell me. What is it going to be?
Oh, you really want to know what my shower thought is going to be?
Yeah, I want to know because I can't believe you're joining them now.
You can't believe I'm joining them?
Instead of singing in the shower, you're going to go thinking.
Mm-hmm.
It's singing in the shower, not thinking, guys.
Television hosts hope you don't turn the channel. Nothing is on fire. Fire is on thing. We saw this before.
Nothing is on fire. Yeah, they're correct. Fire is on things because fire do consume things. Yeah, this is correct. But why would I be thinking about this in the bathroom, especially if I'm on the loo? This doesn't make any sense, you know? I'll just be
And again,
on my phone.
we are... Never mind.
Jamie just got on. Jamie just...
No, I'm like, wow.
Listen, we are the strangest creatures on earth, and then we think the other creatures are strange. Oh my gosh. The Olympics should have a for fun section at the end of all the games so all the athletes can try different sports. But a lot of the athletes do already do a lot of different sports as they represent their countries, because you have some countries that can only afford to send a few athletes, and most of those athletes are like, they do 5 or 6 sports.
I guess that's the point of it, that you will do
So why
that.
are you trying to force them to do more things after they would have worked their tails
For
off
fun, because they're
for so
working
long?
for fun. So
Oh
they'll
my
just try different
gosh.
events, I guess. Somebody thought of this.
No.
Somebody thought of this. This is still
Somebody-
not as bad as the first one. So you can continue to shower. Christmas feels more like a deadline than a holiday. Oh, God.
I would go with this thought, but I honestly, now that, okay, when I take my shower this evening, I'm going to try my best to see if I can think in the bathroom and not sing in the bathroom.
And you want the rest of the world to think about you thinking in the... Never mind.
No,
I'm just saying, you put that on blast.
GMSK Nation, I just have to say that because
I'm
I
teasing.
don't ever, I know Jamie, but I don't ever, I have to try it. You know, they say don't knock it before you try it. Okay, so I've knocked it up brutally today, so I'm gonna go
You've done
try
what today?
it. Jamie,
Seriously?
stay down. Stay down. We already had a conversation already. You already gave me names. Stay down. Move on forward.
When you say forward or back, your lips move in those directions. Wow.
Forward, back. Oh, I just tested the theory. It works, but I won't be thinking about that. Forward, backward.
I see.
The theory has been proven.
Let me see somebody who thinks about world peace and how it can be attained. Let's go. Let's go. We're right here with the Miss America or Miss Universe question of the millennium.
Oh my gosh. But instead of colorizing photos in 50 years, we will be removing filters.
Might be valid.
Yeah, because everybody's filtering now.
Yep. Everybody wants that perfect look.
But is there such a thing as a perfect look?
Well, we're trying for it.
I don't filter none of my photos. What you see is what you get. I don't believe in filtering. Because you're basically fooling people. You're not presenting your real self. Like I said yesterday when we were having the discussion, be your authentic self. Let them see you have blemishes. You have a big nose. Yes. Let them see who you are. Imagine you're going on a date and you had this straight, pointy nose, this chiseled face. And when you show up, he's like, who? Where's the girl that's on your phone? This is me. I just use this And by the time you look up, you're looking for the dude. You didn't know he was enrolled in the Flash Academy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear
There's
you.
a fun. The Flash Academy.
Yes, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Hey,
Well,
you know what?
let's be authentic.
I literally just thought of what would happen if that bulb developed legs and just ran away. The bright ideas would go with it. Or rather, the ideas, because I'm not sure they're
No,
bright.
maybe it will run away from the ideas.
Well, it should.
Because it's like, no, people, no.
Good
Just sing in
Lord.
the shower, guys. Just sing in the shower. We stress our brains enough. You see?
Let me say this one is you. There's no way.
said
Why does our brain decide to think?
Yeah, because there's a lot. There's just too much. Like, we're stressing our brains. Let's just sing the song.
Brilliant question. I agree. This is the most brilliant question that I've never heard. Are you kidding? What is this?
But why do we think, though, in all fairness, why do we sit and think? And I would say mostly from my species, we tend to go on the inside a lot, analyze, evaluate, blah, blah, blah. Why do we waste so much time stressing our poor brain cells that are probably popping off as we think? You know,
I'm just stuck on why do we sit? Because you said, why do we sit and think? And right now I'm thinking, why am I sitting?
Then you can stand up, sir. You can stand up.
Slim
But this
Shady.
is rough. This is rough. Yes, the real Slim Jamie. Yes.
Maybe I'm just shady.
Somewhere in the world, there is somebody with your dream job that hates going to work every day. I thought of that once, but not in the shower. Yeah. They have the job, and that's why they always say the person that has the job is the dream of the person that doesn't have it.
I guess.
Because they would love to at least make some of what you're making, and you're making a big fuss of it. As I say, if it becomes a lot, run along. Yeah, doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
Where are you running to? You're not dismissed, sir. You're not Kim Collins. I know we are on the highway.
I thought you were giving me a prompt.
I know we are on the highway, but you're not allowed to run off. I thank you.
Alrighty, wouldn't
Yes.
we teach you with it? Not again. No, we did that already. We're not doing that again. When you drink alcohol, you are just borrowing happiness from tomorrow. Wow.
But no. Really? Because, okay, I'm going to analyze all these thoughts.
You are.
What
Okay.
happiness?
I need to pull up my sofa. I need to go on the couch, Cortensia, analyze what.
What happiness are you borrowing, Jamie? Because oftentimes, people that overdrink and get drunk, they ain't no happiness in that. Nobody would be happy to have their face in a toilet. Exactly, right? So how's that happy?
It depends on whether they left the shower with their thoughts to go to that. To go to the toilet, because we're literally in that room in the house between 8 and 9 a.m. So hey, here we go again. Except this one causes you to leave the shower and perhaps do what you just said. So hey, there's a theme here. If air and water are both clear, why can we see water and not air?
But all waters aren't clear. Because in my
murky.
country, where there's bauxite and all those various minerals in the water, and there's a nice beige hue to it. Some of the water is black, but it's clear. Funny enough, right? But I say it's brown. Because when you take it in your hand, it looks brown. It's not black. But we say black water, humans. But it's brown water. And then we have the ultra super clear turquoise waters that we have sometimes. And then we have the extremely clear, the translucent water that we drink or we use for showering. So it's not always, I don't know. I give up.
Yeah, this makes a lot
After
of no
much
sense.
evaluation, I do not want to be thinking. Because you see how I went through that? There's a lot of thinking in the shower. We got much more to think about, including that Christmas being a deadline. Because I really feel it's a deadline for most of us. Because we're like, oh, you got to buy the gifts. Oh, you got to do this. That one I agree with, but I won't be thinking about that in the shower.
I swear to you. After going through this segment, I'm just waiting for the water to come down from above.
And if the water comes down, I'm going to beat my co-host.
I'm just saying, because one person had those thoughts, but we went through all of them.
Who said it's one? Maybe it's more than one. Remember, they say they are willing to share them online.
Okay, so
It's
one
more
person
than
had a thought. We went through multiple thoughts in one go.
In one go.
Wow. Way too much. Way too many for one go.
And me analyzing. I swore I heard
Let's go.
pop,
Zen.
pop, pop, pop. My poor brain.
All right. So, hey, you know what? I understand. You know what, guys? We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned, okay?
Next, please.
Good morning, Mommy. How are we today?
We are okay. I brought in Bobby to get her first HPV vaccine to secure her from this cancer-causing menace. I'm just trying to make sure my girls have a chance at enjoying life, you know?
You look unsure about something. Are you okay?
I'm a little nervous. My boyfriend found a lump here the other day, and now I'm freaking out.
I understand how you feel, but let's take care of Bobby first. First, let me explain about this vaccine, the HPV vaccine. The HPV vaccine protects both boys and girls. This vaccine can prevent most cases of cervical cancer and some cases of sexually transmitted infections. Mommy, that's it for Bobby. Can we talk privately for a few minutes? It's really good that you told me about your boyfriend finding the lump. I'm glad that you weren't too scared. Mommy, when was the last checkup? Which includes your breast examination and the pap smear.
Honestly, I don't know anything about pap smears. Is that something you do during childbirth? Because if that's the case, I would have done it twice, right?
A pap smear is an examination of your vagina and the pelvis area. It should be done for females between the ages 18 to 69 at least once a year. The World Health Organization recommends that the doctor or nurse that is doing the examination remove the cells from the cervix and check for any abnormal cells, cancer, and the human papillomavirus, which causes cervical cancer. If females get regular tests, anything unusual or abnormal can be treated and seen in its early stages. The girls are being vaccinated before age 13 to reduce the risk of getting cervical cancer. Women tested early and girls vaccinated can help us end cervical cancer. Don't be afraid. It's a simple examination which will be over very soon. Come on, let's get tested.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
I need some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
Salt is an important part of the human diet, but most of us consume more than we realize.
In 1981, the first cases of HIV were reported. This was 41 years ago, and since then there has been a global response to the disease. No longer a pandemic, it continues to be a challenge for many countries. While efforts and science have improved the outcome and impact of the illness on the individual and society, there is still no cure, and persons are still infected and affected by this. Joining us to speak further on the HIV endemic and national response as we commemorate World AIDS Day tomorrow are Dr. Matthias Offrey, National AIDS Coordinator, and Mrs. Lucine Pemberton-Vaughn, Health Educator and Counselor in the National AIDS Program. Welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Welcome,
Always a pleasure
guys.
to see you both.
Good morning.
All right, so since 1988, there has been a global thrust toward reminding people that HIV is still with us. This year, World AIDS Day is commemorated under the theme Equalize. This theme is meant to engage in meaningful strategies to eliminate the injustices that impede the fight to end AIDS, according to UNAIDS. How is the ministry working towards this?
It has been a slow but rigorous process, and with the passion and drive we have to really combat this epidemic that it is now, we are ensuring that we have people informed and educated about what it is and how we are to prevent being infected, and which will mitigate the spread of the infection. And working with the program based on the vision that the World Health Organization have of ending AIDS in 2030. So we are ensuring that we have a lot of persons tested, a lot of people informed, and ensuring that provision to medication, accessibility to health checks are made available.
That goal is still a realistic one, 2030?
2030, we're hoping that we can get it eradicated by 2030.
So what if it's not eradicated by 2030?
When we go until it's done.
Okay.
And that depends on you and me. We all have to do our part.
It's a continuous process to ensure that we achieve a goal. It's always good to aim high and miss, that to aim low and hit.
So the goal is ambitious in itself then?
It is.
Okay.
And remembering that HIV and AIDS is everybody's business. So the Ministry of Health cannot do it alone. It needs everybody. The churches, the schools, the workplaces, the community, the organizations, and it boils down to the individual. So yes.
And actually, it's a holistic view, a holistic approach where we have a multi-sectoral approach towards it. Every sector, every establishment are involved. We try to incorporate and partner with everybody to ensure that we fight this, because just one view, one dimension cannot really eradicate the problem.
All right, just a follow-up question, if I may, because realizing that, we had the first case of HIV in 1981, that's a generation. I'm 40 years old. I was born in 1982. This has always been with me. I'm not HIV positive, but I'm just saying.
I love that disclaimer.
And so what if he is?
Well, that's also the other point.
Yeah.
But, well, in our society, we'll get to that stigma discrimination, I guess, a little later. But when it comes to that, is it such that you find that people are desensitized to it? Because there's an entire generation who've grown up with this disease. Do you think that people think, you know what, it's not that big a deal anymore? and that could be part of the problem.
Yes, I think from the beginning, due to the fact that just like COVID-19, lack of information, people not really being informed about what the problem is, so what this virus is. In relation to HIV, people were not really informed, so it was still an experimental hypothesis on what the problem was. But at this point, people are informed, and there are a lot of millions of information, research that have been done on HIV that anybody can just type and just get in a lot of information, you know, to really educate themselves enough to know what the problem, what the virus is about, how it can be transmitted. So with this information, I feel like people only act ignorantly based on lack of information. So people being informed know what the problem is, and it's easy for us to know that it's not actually a big deal. When I say it's not a big deal in a sense, I am saying that it is not more of a death sentence anymore. You know, we have people living with HIV for years and years, and see even some of them even healthier than those that are not infected, because they take their health very serious and ensure that they take their medication, exercise, and be safe while making, you know, involving any sexual practice.
You say that. I will ask Lucy in this question. Was it a death sentence? So because when we're not fully educated on things, we normally say, oh, you're going to die from it. But was it an initial death sentence?
Yes.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Prior to the treatment, antiretroviral therapy.
Okay.
But now, thank God, we have the treatment, and that could reduce your viral load and make it almost undetectable. And then undetectable equals untransmissible. So when your viral load is that low, it is virtually impossible to pass on. So we have treatment now, and treatment is available. It's free of cost. The test is free, and it's just left up to individuals to access it. And as a doctor says, the more information persons have, it should cause them to act on it. But I find that we have become very irresponsible, and we leave our sexual health into our partner's hands, into somebody's hands. It's somebody's fault, and once my partner doesn't have it, then I'm good. So it needs to come down to personal responsibility.
That's definitely a lottery that I don't want to play. You know, I think you're saying another way to say it is that we're gambling if we're not taking accountability for our health in that way. Doctor, I'm going to go back to the 2030 global target. There's a ratio I'm seeing here, at least three figures, 19, 19, 90. What can you tell us about that? What does that mean?
Basically, we want to ensure that people are, in summary, people are well informed about what their status are, and people are those that are infected under treatment, and those that we also want to ensure that the viral load are extremely low, in that it's not transmittable to other persons. As such, we have a hole on the problem, because if it's not transmittable, it will eventually die off.
But I am concerned about folks that get the all clear and then they just go back to having sex without any form of protection. How do we deal with something like that?
The all clear meaning that you are negative?
Basically, yeah, after you would have had the virus.
Once you would have gone through the process, the counseling tells you that you are negative for now. And at that point, we are not even sure if you are negative, meaning that there is a window period.
Yes.
So, and which takes 3 to 6 months for the test to actually pick up that. Now, during that period, then you are kind of negative for now until you would have come back 3 months.
You could be false negative.
To ensure, yes. And then after that, we said that that is just for you. So there is never an all clear. You are to continue using protection.
Yeah, and it also, you know, in addition to that, knowing that the body produces an antibody that could aid to detect whether you're positive or negative, and that 3 to 6 months is a window period, and it's very essential. Even if you have a drastic reduction in viral load, we still encourage. That's why we ensure that we have a case manager that any issue that has to do with them, we connect them to the person, and also have counselor. She's indicated that we always continue to reach out to them, let them know, hey, listen, you still have to ensure to abide by certain rules to ensure that you are healthy and your partner is healthy and the society is healthy. That's why we actually establish or roll out a program we call Safe Sheet, Safe Street. In other words, if the bedroom is safe, the streets will be safe. So if we practice safe activities home, our streets for sure will be safe.
And then you ask after having the oil clear if you must go. So if you are negative, we still need to put things in place to stay negative. So it's not that I'm good, so I can go.
Yes. And then you won't be taking your medication too.
Then you know that you are no longer negative.
Okay.
All right. Well, one of the things that comes to my mind is after we were going through the pandemic, while we were going through it, this whole process of contact tracing was a thing. If you were potentially, infected, we listed your contacts, we did all of that. In relation to discretion and also needing to curb the spread of HIV and AIDS, is contact tracing done? Is it discreet? What can be done if, for instance, I don't know that you can do anything. If I'm listed as a potential contact and then I say, but Lucine was the one who was contacted, how do we deal with those sorts of things?
So when one is tested HIV positive and they list their contacts, then the counselor contacts that person.
Is that mandatory, the listing?
Yes. And then we say that we have reason to believe that you would have been exposed to the virus. And then you are tested, no name, so I don't tell you that your partner came in, and it's not like that. In the event that there is some fear still, then we would discreetly find that person, and we might go in the same church in which they're in. We go by the workplace.
I don't want to see you in my church.
It's all about lane strategies.
Yes, but we have to try and get you into treatment so that you can have the best life possible.
Strategic approach to really achieving it while ensuring that the person is confidential, as in this process confidential, and the person is safe. Because one of the problems why people feel like they can't go testing or access the health services provided is because of the sense of confidentiality. And that is major concern for me, as a program director, or for us as a program director, and also at the Ministry of Health for the program to ensure that everybody you're safe. I can have 10 persons come to test. I don't even know their name.
Yes.
Basically. And even with the record, your name is not documented in the record to ensure that you are safe.
Yes.
20 persons can even see the paper, will not even understand what exactly it is.
Yeah.
And that's how we have rigorously put that strategy to ensure that people are safe, people are confidential, and the persons that work directly with us to provide the test and all of the services we provide are well trained, and also ensure that they sign the oath of confidentiality.
Okay, good stuff.
All right, we'll be back in a moment to continue this discussion. More GMSKN in a flash. Stay tuned.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Serious.
An exotic experience.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
And we're back on Good Morning SKN as we continue our engaging in discussion with Lucine Pemberton-Vaughan and Dr. Matthias Offrey. Lucine, during the break, we were having a conversation and you were mentioning the time that one should be concerned about contracting the virus. Can you let our viewers know in the nicest Lucine way?
No, I was saying that when people come in for testing, that they are usually so nervous and scared to come in to me, and I usually say, now is not the time. The time to be scared is when the clothes are off and you don't have any form of protection, and that should prompt you to go and get your condom. Because by the time you reach me, lay down on your face. I'm just here to help you. But you have to help yourself there before you reach me.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Prevention, as the old people would say, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure.
And we were talking about that, Dr. Offrey, we were talking about the fact that the numbers increased during the pandemic. Is that?
Yes, due to the fact that, with lockdown and also the more fear of one virus, which is coronavirus, we neglect not neglect, but unfortunately, we couldn't do much in terms of informing and also providing. We're not really available for persons to really provide. People can't even access health system because of the lockdown and everything.
Yes.
So that actually led to a little increase in this the virus, spreading. And also after the lockdown, people just went rampant, of course. So that also led to an increase. So now we are actually ensuring them to understand and people to understand that, it is more of ensuring that you get yourself tested. Because the problem is not HIV, the problem is AIDS. HIV can, if you are infected with HIV, you can get treated and then the viral will come extremely low.
Yes.
AIDS, it has moved to a stage where you are now open to opportunistic diseases. And then your immune system is so weak that can't fight any common infection that it will normally fight. You understand? So that's where we don't want you to progress to. So it's early detected, easily resolved, or handled, or managed, than when it gets to a point where we have to be fighting rigorously to ensure that we keep you alive.
I'm generally not afraid of police officers, but for some reason, Lucine, you're making me very, very afraid.
Oh, wow.
Explain to us the importance of your costume.
Okay, my costume, I am not here to find you, F-I-N-U. I'm here to find you. So I am the sex police. And as you know that it's licensing time, nobody should be on that road without having their license. And that license is simply your status. Nobody should be engaging in sex unless you know their status.
Yes.
And so I am here to let you know that you can have your status in just doing a quickie. What you said that?
Just 15 minutes.
You like quickie?
Just 15 minutes.
Yes,
Why?
it's just that test. Quick.
Yes.
15 minutes and you have your status. So World AIDS Day is tomorrow, and then you have a whole month where you can find me and find us. And we would be in the square on the 15th, but I guess that you would accept.
Can't miss you.
Yes, and ensuring that after you would have gotten your license, then that is not an all clear to go and drive recklessly. You still have to put on your seat belt, your protection.
She kills me.
Yes, and ensure that your partner has his or her license too, because one person can't know their status. That's no good. You know yours, you have your license, and that opens up for conversation. So this is mine, where's yours? And so we says, no license, no ride. No drive. So.
No drive, yes. Because
Either one, that works. That's fine. Either one
yes.
works. Either one works.
Not a ride.
So, Lucine, you mentioned the testing on December 15th. What time? You said the Independence Square.
Yes. And we will be there from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
All day.
And on the first, which is tomorrow, we have condom distribution day.
Okay.
So we will actually we'll be at the square as well. Come and get your condoms. And we want to make that day, a national condom day. So any sexual activity that will be involved or be carried out should at least commemorate the use of condom and the effect of, the use of condom. What we're actually promoting, what we're actually preaching, and to actually mitigate the spread of the virus. So come from 9 a.m. we'll be there, distributing condoms. So just pass by and grab some, and it's important. And also in health centers, you can do your test and also take the prevention commodities like condoms and lubricants. There in the health centers, in all health centers, you can also come by the Ministry of Health at the National Secretariat, and you can have it for free. All for free. And you can test it too.
And that day, we would like everybody to wear red. As we usually say, red up the town. And you know that our symbol is the red ribbon.
Yes.
And when you see red usually stands for what? Danger. So you have to look before you leave, get your test, and make sure that you have your protective gear. But red is also for passion. And so we want you to have that passion to get the virus out the town, as we say, doctor, get rid of them.
Get rid of the virus.
And that's all the STIs, okay?
Oh, yes.
And red also means stop, that's stop red. Even if you are already in the process of engaging and you remember my costume, then don't be afraid, stop.
I'm never going to look at an orange light the same way. I'm going to be waiting for red.
Stop before you get in an accident.
Indeed.
You're going to hurt yourself.
Indeed.
Like I said, never going to be the same, Lucy. All right. The World AIDS Day activities, they span the entire month of November. What can you tell us about those?
Actually, we have numerous activities we have planned and actually ongoing right now. We've been reaching out to schools, school sensitization. where we inform the young people about what HIV is and what World AIDS is about and how to prevent it. Based on their age, we provide information based on their age, and also will be, in fact, after we actually will be in CFBC, this afternoon, actually informing them about what HIV is and how to prevent, knowing that they are almost at the age of, consent, 16 consent, and most of them can access health services until they're 18. So we want to ensure that the primary aspect is taken care of, them being informed well to make well-informed decisions about their health. So we will be we've been going around doing that, informing, talking to the schools and also the students and also the teachers as well. We will be having outreach on the 15th, which is the National Testing Day. So we also encourage the people to come out and get tested. There will be giveaways as well. And we also have different outreach awareness, HIV awareness in different social media platforms, as well as radio stations and so on and so forth. Church, we also, that's what we say, we're having a holistic view. So all the churches, we're encouraging, partnering with the Christian body to actually communicate or teach or preach about, safety. About, so we have a message that have been sent to the churches that they can actually communicate about the members. And we also advise and also encourage them to talk about stigma and discrimination, because, God wants us to love everyone, without discriminating who we should love more or what love less. So it's important that we showcase that in every aspect of our lives, because that's what He really wants from us all.
Indeed.
Yes. Yes, we actually partner with Canepa. This is the youth parliament. In fact, I was there. I was so mesmerized by their effort. It was just amazing that we have smart, hardworking, researchful, young individual. I'm telling you, our future is bright. This country, our future is bright. I was really, really happy to be there and also to hear that the concern on age of consent, why the debate, which they should bring the law to either 16 to be able to, have access to sex and also access to health services, or we take it to 18, where it was, and have it in all together. It was an amazing debate, and trust me, I look forward to working more with them, and to ensure that we achieve greatness.
Lucine?
You went a little fast with that, and I just wanted to emphasize that presently one can have sex at 16 because that is the age of consent, but you cannot be tested or have access to condoms until you're 18. And so that is why.
So how can there be something where I can do it?
Or you can protect yourself.
It's no man's land.
Yes, and that's what the debate's about. Because if you say, okay, you're 16, you can start having sex, but you can't go ask for condom. You can't go on your own to get tested.
Ludicrous.
So it is actually, we're actually fighting ourselves to really achieve it. Counter-reactive. So the vision, the vision is to be proactive than reactive. Because if they start having sex at 16 and then they're exposed to HIV at 16, before they being tested at 18, it has progressed to 8 already. You understand? So that's why we are working on ensuring that we work with the young people, work with the laws of the land, work with the government to ensure that we come to a census where we get everybody protected. Because if our nation is safe, if the health of the nation is safe, the people are safe, our future is really secure.
Wow.
That's a great final word. Thank you so much both for coming and, of course, painting the town red. I appreciate your work, and I know our viewers do as well. Always a pleasure interacting with you.
Thank you so much.
We'll be back in a moment with more Good Morning SKN. Stay tuned.
Hi. If you are a smoker, please pay attention to this message. According to the World Health Organization, there are 1.3 billion smokers in the world today, and tobacco kills 1 out of every 2 smokers. Did you know that there is enough nicotine in 5 cigarettes to kill an average adult if ingested whole? There are more than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, of which more than 250 are known to be harmful. More than 69 are known to cause cancer, and 16 are classified as Group 1 carcinogens. Smoking kills. Are you ignoring that warning every time you smoke? Please stop. Smoking can lead to severe health complications and even death. It affects almost every organ in the body, especially the lungs and heart. It raises blood pressure, increases blood clots, and increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cancer. It is hard to quit smoking, but it is not impossible. Don't let tobacco destroy you. Remember the 4 Ds to curb your tobacco cravings. 1. Delay. Set a time limit before you decide to smoke. 2. Drink water. Go get a drink before you do anything else. 3. Do something else. Have a goodie bag handy of other things to do. And 4. Deep breathing. Take at least 10 deep breaths every time you think about smoking. Quit smoking and live a longer and happier life. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, St. Kitts and Nevis.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
Mommy, Uncle not here and the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see, Sammy. I need some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
Well known for his charismatic and trustworthy character, and he is even better known for his business, Elijah Lee's Messenger Service. At this time, we have the pleasure of welcoming Mr. Elijah Lee to Good Morning SKN. Good morning, Elijah, and welcome.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Happy to hear. So, Elijah, you are an entrepreneur.
Yes, I am.
When did you decide this is what you wanted to do, and when did you start your business?
When I used to go to school, I wanted to become a messenger. When I was growing up, and I went after my goal, I went on my knees, and I prayed about it. And it came to pass.
It come to pass. How hard was it to begin?
It's a friend of mine surprised me for my birthday in 2019 and gave me this flyer here.
Oh, nice.
Can you turn it on? Just so that everyone sees it.
Yeah. She gave me this flyer here in 2019.
Oh, so she propelled you.
Another friend again gave me this one. Surprised me again.
Oh, nice.
In 2021.
Oh, nice.
And then from since that, the friends them start calling me. They put it on Facebook and social media. And people just started calling me, and then I go to them, and then I do my jobs. Charge $8, $10, and $5 per jobs.
Okay.
So what are the jobs that you do? Let's talk about that.
I pay bills for people, I do deliveries, etc. I deliver groceries, food orders, pay bills, and drop off documents and mails for people. My hours are from Monday to Friday, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Oh, wow. So do you, Elijah, I know you walk a lot. So do you walk and deliver these groceries?
Yes.
Well, you're a strong guy, man.
Yes.
You are a strong guy.
Do you have repeat customers?
Yes, I work for a lot of people, a lot of different people.
Oh, wow.
About how many customers do you have regularly?
You could say about maybe 300 and something people. More.
How many in a day, Elijah?
Sometimes I get like 10 jobs in a day.
Okay.
12 jobs, sometimes 4 jobs, 5 jobs.
Wow.
7 jobs, 8 jobs, 9 jobs. But coming on to month 10, I just get a lot of jobs.
Okay.
I'll be really, really busy. Like today is month 10. I will be busy today. But I have a busy week so far.
Okay, wow.
Monday, Tuesday. But my day ain't started yet because nobody called me yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Indeed. Indeed.
I enjoy being a messenger. I really, really love this business. I don't want to see it grow, continue growing. 3 years. I had me rough times. Sometimes others got days when I go to work. Nobody will call me. But I don't just give thanks. My mother's so proud of me.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I'm proud of myself also.
So on the days that no one call you, what can we find Elijah doing?
I will just relax. Sometimes I go home early. I will go with my friends and sit down.
Nice. Okay.
Talk with my friends and outside.
So what do you enjoy most about this service, this business?
Paying bills.
Oh, yeah?
That's your favorite part? Even going to the bank and standing up in those long lines, Elijah?
I enjoy doing that.
What?
I enjoy doing that.
Why? What about that is enjoyable?
That in a way, I meet more people, I communicate with people coming from overseas, and
nice.
Kittian people, Nifisians, etc.
So you get to see everybody.
And I'm a people person, eh? I enjoy meeting people.
Nice.
And you're in the business for people, with people, so it helps, right?
Yes.
Customer service.
Yes.
All right.
And I feel good working for myself. I feel comfortable being my own boss. I feel comfortable being a manager, managing my own business.
That's right.
So
and I always wanted something like this.
Oh, nice.
An entrepreneur, a manager running my own business.
And it keeps you busy.
And it keeps me busy.
So the eventuality of Elijah's messenger service, are you going to grow bigger? Are you going to open? Are you going to employ? Or is it going to continue to be
I just continue. I just want to continue doing it
by yourself. Okay, so this is okay. Okay, got you.
Well, that makes sense because there are some days, as you said, that nobody really calls you, and then there are other days when you're really busy. So if you have staff, then you'll have to take care of them when you're not so busy sometimes.
Exactly.
So that makes a lot of sense. How do you determine what rates you charge for your services? You mentioned the rates before, but does it vary with the service? How does that go?
No, but like far distances, I charge more, like 25 and up.
What's
right
far
up
to
to
you?
$1,000.
Right up to $1,000.
Like if I get a job from Bastia to industrial side, etc., I will charge a person $50 for the job. Like in the countryside, I will charge like more, like 60, 30, 60, etc.
Oh, so you hop on the bus to go to that customer. So you're charging for everything.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And most of the people, they will call me.
Oh, okay.
Many jobs or by phone calls.
Okay. Oh, wow.
That's good. That's actually very good. So you're not just localized. You're actually going around to the different communities, etc.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of customers in the rural areas? Or not as many as yet?
No, not as many.
Okay.
The most of the customers I have is in Bastia.
In town.
In the Bastia area.
All right. What about their age ranges? For instance, saying that your service could probably be utilized by people who might be elderly living by themselves or maybe shut-ins or whatever who can't really get around.
Yes, have a lady live over Taylor's. I don't work for her. She sick, she in she bed, she got arthritis in she knees, I will go by her and pay she bills for her, do anything for her.
Okay, so medication,
So
stuff like that.
I work for elderly people as well.
Okay. How do you get them to trust you?
Because when they give me any jobs, I will carry back the change to them, the current change and the receipts.
Okay, nice.
And that's important because you know, people need to know that they can trust somebody who's doing that. You're handling money, literally.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You're getting into the
anybody
personal
could trust me.
Anybody. Nice.
Work for anybody. Work for big shots. Work for high society people, etc. Work for local petitions. I work for Divisions. All kind of people.
So do you go to Nevis too?
No.
Not yet.
I never get a job to go to Nevis.
Okay.
Who knows? You might again share your number with our viewers so that they know
My number
that one.
My number is 669-1186.
669-1186.
669-1186. And I work from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. weekly.
Okay. Elijah, I want to know, why not Saturday? Because, you know, Saturday is the busiest day for most people, and that's when they might need the help, like the supermarket run, etc. Because we know most of the business places are closed, like the banks, etc. So why did you exclude Saturday?
Because I took Saturday for myself to do my chores and to make me shopping and what's not.
So if anybody were to call you on Saturday...
Sunday midday to go to church.
Praise the Lord, brother.
Worship.
Yes. So if anybody were to call you on Saturday whilst you were out getting your groceries, would you take that job?
Yes, I will take it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're flexible.
Yes.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're not going to leave any stone unturned, right? I mean, if somebody comes into you and says, I need a service, you're going to take it. All right, so what is one of the most challenging things that you've had to deal with as an entrepreneur?
Standing up in the long lines in the banks. And in the Skelec and water department. Sometimes I go in there and I meet sometimes I meet like 20, 30 people. And my phone will be ringing and it will be washing for me. I've got to wash from the job to go to another person. But I enjoy doing it.
So that is your biggest challenge, standing in the long lines.
Yes.
Do those lines hamper you from doing jobs when people do call?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay, sometimes. Good stuff.
Well, I can imagine the customers feel good knowing that they can call you and you're going to answer. You know, you're not going to get like a voice automated thing. You're going to get you.
Yes.
And you're going to tell them, you know. So okay, let me ask you this. So I call you, you're standing in a line and I say, Elijah, I want you to go to X and Y. Do you normally have like a set number of hours in which you're going to respond to me, or what do you say? Does it vary? Like, you can't get to me before 10 o'clock. Would you tell me that this morning if I called you, or would I have to wait for like, is there a waiting time that's fixed?
It's a waiting time.
Is it fixed? Is it?
Yes.
And how long is it typically? 2 hours, 3 hours, what?
Oh, 3 hours, you must say 3 hours. About 3 hours.
So 3 hours for you to get to me to understand what I want and then get it?
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Like I'm my foot, I walk in and I'm nice yet.
Okay.
But if I live to see next year, 2023,
license the risk.
I'm going to learn to drive. Actually, I don't have two drivers learner.
To learn permit.
To teach me to drive.
That's good.
Just go and buy me permit. Call them, any one of them, and tell them I'm ready.
Okay, that's good.
And I like automatic, I don't like standard. I used to learn to drive already. And I started to learn to drive in a standard. And I didn't like it. And I shifted to automatic. And I say, I like automatic car, very easy.
Very easy.
But if you learn standard, you could drive anything.
Only thing with automatic, I just got to get in the G-point and parking. But when it comes to the forward driving, I look good.
You look good, I like that.
Okay,
I got you.
Well, we all have to practice. Well, Elijah, it was a plum pleasing pleasure speaking to you. We wish you nothing but the best from here. And folks, GMSKN Nation, as you would have heard, Elijah is here and ready when you call him. So Elijah, all the best and continue to strive for
Thank you.
what's
And
yours.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you
Same
too,
to you.
Elijah. Again, the numbers.
I enjoyed the
Go ahead.
interview.
Nice.
Good.
I
Glad
was
you
so
did.
excited about it from since Miss Hazel called me
Ooh.
yesterday.
Mm.
I went home and I tell my mommy about it. I said, Mommy, I have a date. All my friends going to see me on Facebook.
You tag them? Did you tag them? Did you tag them with this?
No, I just tell a few people.
Okay, all right.
Tell everybody.
Okay.
But when they see me, then I will get more people.
Okay, good stuff. Well,
Thousands of people.
indeed. As Jamie said, you could remind them of your number and your services.
So my number is 669-1186. The name of my business is Elijah Lee's Messenger Service. I deliver groceries, food orders, pay bills, and drop off documents and mails. My hours are from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Elijah Lee's Messenger Services, Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I pay bills, pick up food, groceries, and drop off documents and mails. Call me at 869-669-1186.
Elijah Lee, folks. Stay tuned. Much more after this break.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
Let's face it, most parents or guardians don't want to think about their teens having sex, let alone contemplate the possibility that they might get pregnant or get someone pregnant. Teenage pregnancy is a situation that involves female adolescents. A teenage female can be pregnant as early as age 12 or 13, although it is usually 14 and older. The fact that teenagers become pregnant is related to many factors. Here are some tips to decrease teen pregnancy. Teach teenagers comprehensive sex education. Target messages at teen boys, not just girls. Get the whole community involved. Encourage mentoring, parental involvement, and support. This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It is Hump Day, and a few weeks ago, Cortensi and I tried to play a game called Incoherent. And we failed miserably. Wow, failure is a way of life. Anyway, in an effort to redeem ourselves, really? Is that what we're gonna do?
We are redeeming ourselves.
There's actually redemption? We're back to part 2.
Yes.
Okay, hopefully it's not elusive. If you didn't know, here's how Incoherent works. Each card has a combination of words on the front that, when recited out loud, sounds like the phrase written on the back.
Crazy.
The objective is to decode the phrases before the timer set to 1 minute runs out. So play along with us and comment with your guesses if you care to.
Please do.
Incoherent. Who's going to go first?
Me. Ladies first.
Alrighty.
This is my card. Can you see Jamie?
I can?
No, not at the back of the card.
No.
All right. So it's Hank Rush
I think you're supposed to show it
Wednesday.
to me. You're supposed to show it to me.
I thought you saw it.
Yeah, but you gotta leave it there so that I'm gonna try to say it. Woman Crush Wednesday?
Jamie peeped through my
No,
card.
I didn't. It just made sense.
You sure you didn't see the back of my
I didn't see
card?
the back of your card at all. I did not see the back of her card.
Okay, you're correct.
Okay.
You're correct. You got one.
All right, so this is my card. Sorry.
Jamie, I saw the back of that card. It would be unfair. I saw the back of that card.
You saw the back of this card?
Listen, but what did I see though?
There we go.
Yeah, I saw the back of that card.
Okay, then you can get a point too. Here we go.
Food coma? Literally.
Yes.
I saw the back of the card. Don't make me see the back of your cards, please.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't be looking at the back of my card.
So then you gotta turn it. Don't peep through my card. Robot commands. Robot commands.
No, never.
Ham a sauna let's Ham a sauna let's Robot
No,
commands.
I'm never gonna get that.
Ham a sauna let's
I know
Robot
it agrees.
commands.
I'm never gonna get it.
Amazon Alexa, I want to give you 2 lick, you know? 2 lick. Come on, it sounds just like it. Ham a sauna let's
Ham sounds like am.
Ham a sauna let's Amazon Alexa, it literally sounds like it. To me.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting where I need to point this thing. It's typical.
Okay.
Got it? You guys can't see what it is, right? No, you can. Okay, great. That's it.
I know that. That one should be easy, adulting.
It's adulting.
Yeah, because adulting, that one's easy. That one's not incoherent. Ooh. Can anybody see this? Ready? Reflection.
Mirror selfie?
Ah, you got that.
Mirror selfie, I guess. All right, here we go. This is me.
What?
And this is you.
Fido.
Exploding image.
Exploding image?
Mm-hmm.
Fido bump. Exploding image?
Mm-hmm. Exploding image.
Fido bump.
It will self-destruct in
Bomb?
2 minutes and 34 seconds.
Fireworks?
Final guess.
Fido bump? Fido bump? Oh my god. A bomb? A fiddle bomb? No, I give up. Photo bomb? Oh, man! That's not an explode. I got no love on that one. You got it? Wedding moves.
Divorce.
It's not a wedding move. That is not a wedding move. That's after much trying. After the wedding.
The Duchess lied.
No.
You did say wedding moves,
Wedding
right?
moves.
The Duchess lied. Hey, I'm kidding. What is it?
The cha-cha-cha slide.
Yeah, okay, never gonna get that.
Yeah. Your turn. Let's see if I can beat Jamie today. No, Jamie, I didn't see that, but let's see if I can whip to you today. Snapchat. What? Snapchat Dorothy? Snapchat. Oh my God, Snapchat. Snapchat user? Can I have the clue?
24-hour special.
24 hours special? Snapchat. Oh my gosh, that's Snapchat's Dorothy. 24-hour sale? I don't know.
24-hour sale, is that your final answer?
Yeah, I give up. That's
Pretend
hard.
he gives up.
Yeah. Snapchat story. I ain't not on Snapchat. See, I had the first part, but I wouldn't have
you
guessed
did.
story. Man,
Well, there you go.
a blazing tide. We're good to go.
Are we? Really?
Yeah, we're good to go.
All
We're
right, let's
tied.
go.
We're tied at the hip.
I thought we were going. Well, no, not yet.
Stay tuned. Much more after this.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moen Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Thank you for joining us today. All we have time to say to you is bye-bye, basically. Right, Cortensi?
Basically, yeah.
All right, check us out online at www.studio327inc.com. And yeah, we're all over.
Leave us a comment. Yes, leave us a comment and let us know what was your favorite part of today's show. And this is where we say see you tomorrow, Thursday at 8 a.m. when you will start your morning with us right here at Good Morning SKN. Remember to subscribe 1,000 by December 6th. See you tomorrow. As usual, thanks for watching. Let your friends know, let your family know that here at Good Morning SKN, there's always a little bit of something for everyone. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.